Hi everyone, for today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to stamp with acrylic paints. So you just need a stamp and you need something that is water soluble, like or water unsoluble, non-porous, I don't know, like a piece of tile or a piece of window sheet, acetate, acrylic. You could even use like an acrylic block if you wanted to. I am going to use the back of this. And what I'm going to do is open up my acrylic paint. I am using Delusions. This is in Lemon Zest. And you need something to paint your paint with onto your porous or your non-porous surface. And I am just going to use one of these little ink applicator pads. I love these because they are disposable and it means I don't have to clean up a brush or something like that. So I am taking this really bright, vibrant ink and I am just going to put a thin coat on here. And if it gets dry and you want to re-wet it, you could just spritz some water on it and it will stay wet for you. Then I'm actually going to use this acrylic block to take my stamp. I have this really big flower stamp that I love, and I am going to just put it in the ink, or in the paint. Oops. And this is kind of a bad scenario for me, just because the stamp is so big that I am not getting all of the parts. So let me kind of move it around a little bit, just to ink up the stamp, just as though you would with an ink pad. There you go. And then once you have it the way that you want it, then you can stamp it down. Oh, I moved it. Yikes. Oh, I didn't move it too bad. It still looks good. Yay. Because you do want to be careful just to push it straight down. And then you'll need to clean this, and you can clean this with a baby wipe start. You can even run it under the sink. That works out really well. Then let's say I wanted to use this paint again. I could easily just go over this again and have it ready for another card or whatever. So let's go ahead and do another surface just because. I have this one here. It's not quite cut to size. But just to show you the technique again, I mean, it's so easy and quick, and it uses so little paint, but it's just a neat effect. And it's a little different from using ink. And it's just really cool. So that is that. I mean, seriously, that's all you need to do. I know that there have been some tutorials that I've seen that told you to take the ink and brush it on the stamp. That is very messy. It doesn't work out well. I have tried it. I tried to make it work several times. You can kind of get it to work, but you never get a very crisp image. This way, the image is always crisp and it's always fun. So I think that's pretty cool. I'm going to take a wipe and clean off my stamp. I actually have a moist towelette from barbecue dinner. It was just sitting here and I thought, oh, I'm going to use that. And you can see how there's paint inside here. So I really would take it to the sink. Use a toothbrush or something like that to clean it really well, just so you know that you're taking care of your stamps. And I love this stamp. I use it frequently. I'm going to leave that with that. I might show you guys another technique with that one for another day, so I might just leave it. And you could let this totally dry, and you could put it away with this on there, then re-wet it, and it would be good to go for another round. Okay, I'm going to put all of this up here so I can close this. going to put this to the side. And this will probably be used for something else, but this is already dry. I don't know that I'm going to do anything with that today. And then I have this, super pretty, and it's dry. Oh, and then I have this Delusions ink spray in vibrant turquoise. I thought this might be pretty with it. And I do actually have a box that it's nice to spray in, but I'm just going to try to live dangerously here. Ugh, this is dumb, but here I go. There we go. And maybe it would have been cool to spray it first and then stamp. I mean, it still looks pretty cool, but you know what? Let's try that. Spraying it first. And I sprayed my hand. Turned into a Smurf. I'm going to take my stamp out again. I'm just putting it in the ink. The ink is a little bit dry because it does dry pretty quickly. Smoothing it out with my little brush again. And then I'm inking up or painting up my stamp, and then I will stamp straight down and up. I guess it's because it's a lighter color, and usually you should do the lighter color first, that it's not like super vibrant, but that's still pretty cool. I like them both. So there you go. That is a new technique that I think is really fun, and you guys can try it, see what you guys think, see what you can come up with. I really like the idea of a big vibrant stamp, and I really like the idea of the yellow for whatever reason. I think it's just really pretty. I really don't know which one I like better. I actually think I kind of like this one best. Let's maybe go ahead and finish out a card so you'll see a completed project. Ooh, I saw some black over here. That might make this pop even more. Let's see here. I'm going to cut this down to 5 1/4 by 4. Oh, it's already cut at 3 3/4, so I'm going to do... Okay, sorry about that. My chicken called and I had to talk with her for a little minute. But so I went ahead, I found this color in my stash of colors, and I thought, ooh, that one looks even better with this. And then I found some ribbon, and I thought, ooh, I might like some ribbon, but I didn't really like the whole ribbon around, and I'm kind of wondering about this color. So I was going to take this, and this might even should be a different tutorial, maybe, if it works, and maybe I'll do another one if it does. I'm going to take this and I'm going to try to color it with my little spray ink. Absolutely, that works. So I will just have to let this dry. Oh my gosh, that is amazing how quickly that worked. And it's the perfect color because it's the color. How about that? So I'm going to go ahead and let's put the card together. I'm going to put the card front onto card layer, which I think I want it this way. And then I'm going to put this card layer on the card base. Then I'm going to take a glue dot. And this is still wet, so I should probably wait for it to dry. But you guys know how patient I am. I'm just going to put that right there. And I am going to do this as a tutorial or a tip. I might do it as a tip. And I'll do it here really quickly so that if you guys see this again, you'll know that, what was I going to say? You'll know that I did it as a tip too, but yeah, I think it's really cool. And this whole project is absolutely awesome in my opinion. I'm loving it. So there you go. Painting with acrylic paint, or stamping with acrylic paint. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Oh, and here is the remnants again, just so you can see it, because now it's probably at least almost all the way dry. And like I said, I could leave it just like this, and then if I want to use it again, I could wet it and use it again. Or I could wipe it all off with, you know, at the sink with a paper towel or whatever. Whatever I choose. So there. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.